Let's find the mistakes. Comparative Adjectives Edition. Hello, English lovers! Welcome to my English planet. I have decided to make a series of videos that is called Find the Mistakes. In each lesson, I'll show you some sentences with errors. See if you can catch them before I explain the mistakes. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button since more challenges are on the way. Now, let's get started. The first sentence. The Pacific Ocean is bigger than the Atlantic Ocean. I give you 5 seconds. Try to find the mistake here. And this mistake is related to grammar. Now let's go. So, could you find the mistake or not? Well, I have to tell you that here the word bigger is false. Yes, the Pacific Ocean is bigger than the Atlantic Ocean, but the dictation of the word bigger is false. Bigger is written like this, B-I-G, well this is big, and when we want to add ER to this adjective, we have to double the last letter and write double G. You know the reason of this? Well, first we need to take a look at the word big, B-I-G. Tell me, the word big is a consonant or a vowel? It's a consonant. What about I? It's a vowel. And G is a consonant. So here we have the order of CVC or consonant, vowel, consonant. Because of this order, we have to double the last letter, then we add ER. Or let's talk about another adjective, like the word hot. Like the sentence, the desert is hotter than the jungle. So, hotter. You tell me, is this comparative adjective okay? No, it is wrong. We have to write hotter like this. We have to double the last letter of that because of CVC. H is a consonant, O is a vowel, and T is a consonant. Let's go to the second example. I give you 5 seconds. Think about the mistake of this question. Do you think Maria is more pretty than Sarah? More pretty. Yes, here is the mistake. We don't say more pretty. It is false. We have to say prettier, like this. Well, let's talk about the 2 ways of making adjectives into comparative adjectives. Here we have the adjective, and when we want to make a comparative adjective, we have 2 different ways. We can add ER to the adjectives, or we can say more plus that adjective. So when do we use rule number 1 and when do we use rule number 2? When the adjectives are made of 1 syllable, we use rule number 1. But when there are 2 or more than 2 syllables, we use rule number 2. For example, like the word big or hot, I don't know, tall, short, they're all made of only 1 syllable. But for example, the word expensive, dangerous, they're made of 2 syllables. Okay, now let's talk about the word pretty. How many syllables are here? 2 syllables, yeah? Pretty. So I have another video that I have talked about how to count the syllables in English, and it is very comprehensive. I put the link here for you, so don't forget to watch that video too. Anyway, let's continue. Here we have 2 syllables. So you may think that, okay, we have to use rule number 2, but no. When the adjectives have 2 syllables, when the adjectives are made of 2 syllables and the last letter of them is Y, like the word pretty, we don't use more for them. We don't use more. Instead of that, we change Y into I, then we add ER. For example, like the word hungry. I write it here, hungry, hungry. So, more hungry or hungrier? Hungry. There are two syllables here, and the last letter is Y. So I don't say more hungry. Instead of that, I say hungrier. You tell me, is this comparative adjective okay and true? It's not. We have to change Y into I. Now this comparative adjective is okay. Let's go to the third example. I give you 5 seconds. Think about the mistake of this sentence. This year, the weather is worser than the last year. Worser. This part is false. It's not correct. I told you about the rules of making comparative adjectives, that either we add er or more. But some adjectives are different, like the adjective bad. I have to change this adjective and use the word worse. Worse is the comparative adjective of bad, so there is no need to add er at the end of that. Or for example, the adjective good. If I want to compare two things, I don't say gooder or more good. Instead of that, I say better. B-E-T-T-E-R. Better. Better is the comparative adjective form of good. So I don't need to add anything to that. That's it, the end of our video. Your feedback is really important. So let me know in the comments whether you liked this video or not. And if you have any ideas for the next videos, tell me in the comment section. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video and bye!